Okay. Well, I searched and searched, and I looked for my hero clicks, my Mandarin hero clicks that I have. It would be a perfect match for this Warlock because he's got a Fu Manchu and everything. I can't find them. I looked. I can't find my hero clicks. Of course, when I really want to use them, I can't find them. So let that be a lesson. Always put your hero clicks in your minis all together where you can always find them. But this is going to be the backup. This I used for a vampire. I think I might have used him earlier. He can be like an evil sorcerer as well, or a warlock. So that's why I make these things, these handy little tokens, because one token can fit a lot of archetypes. And so when we left off, they were both lunging for the cards, and Rastan grabbed the cards off the table and he held them in front of the Warlock, and he grins and he says, "I have longed for this moment, Warlock. I have longed for it ever since I heard of your stories, of all the suffering you've brought to the village. This is more than just me collecting a wage. This is just. And the suffering of the people will be justly used against you to sever your head from your body. Now is time for you to die." And here we go. We have a fight, and the Warlock's skill is 7 and his stamina is 12. Let's see. Okay, Rastan is 14. Now, I'll make an exception. If Rastan rolls 2 1s, he misses. If the Warlock rolls 2 6s, he hits no matter what. So I'll give him that at least. Give him a sliver of hope. So here we go. Rastan. 6 plus 14 is 20. The Warlock, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, first blood. Rastan slices through the robes. Feeble protection. And cuts into the Warlock's flesh. Down to 10. And Warlock says, "Curses! If I only had my cards, you'd be dead by now, barbarian!" 6 plus 14 is 20. Ooh. The Warlock gets... that's 10 plus 7. That's a pretty high one, but it can't beat a 20. Takes another 2. Takes it down to 8. And I forgot, I'm going to start using the enemy dice right here. Using the player's Rastan's dice. Here we go. Finds another mark across his chest, and here we go. Rastan closes the distance yet again. And gets 7, so he's 21. And the Warlock takes out a dagger from under his sleeve. Misses wildly. And Rastan, I should have known you'd have another trick up your sleeve. Alright, so 6. And he hits him in the jaw with the pommel of his short sword. Rastan does, and here we go. I will enjoy taking your head from your body. 6 plus 14 is 20. Boy, he's getting a lot of 20s and 21s. Ooh. So, 9 plus 7. And still only 16. Can't beat a 20. Boom. This one, he punches the Warlock in the stomach. Knocks the wind out of him. I'll enjoy every part of this. Rastan's kind of sick. Here we go. Oh, he misses wildly. Wild. And he ducks. He ducks. Let's see. Uh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to let the Warlock have this because, like I said, 2 1s is a miss. So I'm gonna let him connect. So there's a little bit of suspense. He scrapes Rastan's arm with his dagger, but Rastan back fists with the same hand across his face, the face of the Warlock. 6, 7, 8 plus 14. 22. And Warlock gets an 8 plus 7. No, 15. And blood. It's all over. All over the place. All over the Warlock. All over Rastan's chest. And the Warlock is cornered. It's against the wall. And Rastan approaches slowly as the blood drips from his short sword. He said, my cards. If I only had my cards, this whole village would be made to worship me. Worship me. Worship me. And Rastan closes in, and here we go. No one can hear you, Warlock. 8 plus 14 again. 22. Warlock. No. And Warlock gets a 12. No match for the 22. And the Warlock goes, no! But it's cut short with Rastan's fast movement of the sword across his throat. And that's it. But not only that, it's across it's across his throat. He holds his throat, and then he does a spin around and then decapitates the head. But let's see. Let's go to the reading. I'd like to end it that way, but let's see what the reading says. With the Warlock now defeated, you know your quest is almost over. You approach the door with 2 locks. There are no keys around. You retrieve 2 keys from your pack and try them in the locks. They turn. They open the door, and you open the door and peer around. Turn to 242. If you have no keys, you may try to break down the door, and this you will do at the cost of almost all your stamina. Wow! Reduce your stamina by 5 and enter the room. Let's see here. Let's see. You retrieve 2 keys from your pack and try them. They turn. Hold on a second here. You approach the door with 2 locks. There are no keys around. You retrieve 2 keys from your pack and try them in the locks. They turn. You open the door and peer around. If you have no keys, you may try to see. Well, they just told me I had keys. So which is it? I got a red key. Key with a 99 on it. I don't know if those are supposed to be the right keys or not. Yeah, a key with 111 and a key with 99. So I'll just say, you approach the door with 2 locks. There are no keys around. You retrieve 2 keys from your pack. They turn. You open the door and peer around. Turn. If you have no keys, let's try to break down the door. I don't know. I tell you what. I'll do a mythic. I'll say, are these the keys? Are these the keys? That I need to open the locks, and I'll say, okay, if I get a 1, 2, 3, or 4, they are. Okay, so I rolled a 3. All right, you missed it. I thought I hit the record button. It wasn't recorded. I rolled a 3. Just trust me on that. And instead of 1 to 4, and 1 to 4, the keys would work, and on 5 to 6 they wouldn't. So the keys worked. He got to the door. He's opening the door, and here we go. Okay, the door opens to reveal a small, dimly lit room. The walls are hung with ornate curtains, laced in silver and gold. A single flame burns in one corner, throwing light on a low table in the middle of the floor. On this table is a large chest. You step up to investigate the chest, and from all around, yet from nowhere, a mysterious sound fills the room. It sounds like a rumbling of thunder, clouds preparing to make storm. You approach the chest and can see that it is held shut by 3 locks. As you approach, the noise gets louder. Will you hack at the box with your sword and try to split it open? Search through your bags to see if you can find keys to fit. He's going to try the keys. Let's go to 139. Let's see what he's got. Maybe the same keys? I don't know. 139. Yeah, 139. During your adventure, you have come across various keys and should have collected some of these. You may now use 3 of these keys to try to open the locks in the chest. Each key is identified with a number. To determine whether you have the right keys, add their 3 numbers together. Now turn to the section which has the same number as this total, where you will discover whether you have used the correct keys. If you do not have 3 numbered keys, this is the end of your journey. You sit on the chest and weep as you realize you will have to explore the mountain once more in order to find the keys. Come on. Really? Really? Alright, so let's see what he's got. To determine you have the right keys, add their 3 numbers together. 3 keys. You need 3 of these keys. I don't think they ever told me about the keys early. Like that was going to be a thing. Got a key with 99 on it. These are the keys I used to open to get in. I got a red key with 111. But that's it. I only have 2 keys. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I have written. It's 2 keys. So, Rastan does not weep. He does not weep for keys. Okay. But instead, he bashes the chest in. Let's go and bash the chest in. Let's see what happens. Because I don't know why that wouldn't be an option. So he's going to try to hack the sword, try to split it open. 379. It's probably not good. It's probably going to kill him. As you prepare to strike the box, the rumbling sound gets louder. You lift your sword high and prepare to strike. As your blade comes down on the box, a loud crack deafens you. From one corner of the room, a small bolt of lightning darts through the air to the sword hilt, sending you reeling across the room. Test your luck. If you're lucky, your sword has shattered the lies on the floor, but you managed to release the grip just before the lightning struck. If you are unlucky, your charred remains have formed a small black outline on the floor. Next time, do not try to strike the chest. If you are lucky, you may try to use your keys from your rucksack. And here we go. It's going to do luck again. Alright, so I already have to reduce his score to 18 because he used luck the last time. And I don't really have to roll because all I have to do is get under an 18 and I can't get over 12. So Rastan man, uses his luck and he uses his agility. Oh, 12. Well, I'm going to say he doesn't die because it's still 12 is way under 18. But I'm going to say that one hurt. It hurt him, so he's down to at least 13. Alright. So, there we go. And his luck goes down to 17. So yeah, and Rastan sits on the table, and just as well. I'm satisfied with my mission of ending the Warlock. And he throws the head down on the table next to the chest, and he gets up. I will be back to take your head, to show to the villagers I have vanquished you. Perhaps Rastan will try again. Perhaps. And he walks back through the door and retraces his steps, and the camera rolls in to the dead eyes of the Warlock. And that is the end for now. I might go back on my own and try to find the keys. The good thing is that I have my maps all drawn out, so I know where to go, or the places I haven't gone a little bit. Zoom out. But all the creatures are dead, which is good. Well, maybe not all the creatures, but some of the big main bad ones. Thanks everybody for watching. This has been quite a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. What an experience. Rastan is bad man. He's very skilled. That's how I rolled him up, so I had to go with it. So the enemies weren't much of a challenge. My biggest complaint is that it went on. It went on and went on. I guess getting in the loop wasn't fun of the crossroads, and it just kind of kept going around. That's why they tell you should map, because you can get lost really easy. But it's pretty easy. It wasn't really challenging as far as combat, and that's because they allow you to have a character like that that's very strong. So yeah, I'm curious about what these are about. I'm sure this is something that ties into a secret, because there's these random, dice pips on each page, so, but I liked it. I did like it. There's some good parts, but yeah, a lot of the combat was a bit too easy. And thanks for watching this series. If you missed any, go back, check them out. I'm going to try to put them in more order for you, so the whole series is all together, like all the videos will follow each other. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being with me on this journey, Rastan's journey. I might do it again in the future. I might just kind of do it on my own, and to find the keys, like I said, and then give you a summary of how he found the keys and everything. But yeah, I got some exciting new books to try out. I have We Deal in Lead, a gunslinger Western RPG, like a mythic or mystic Western. It's based on Stephen King's Dark Tower series. And I have some sci-fi. I got the Drifter Western, and I got the Star Drifter Western solo game / I say semi-RPG, which you can play solo. So hex crawls. So, and I got some other stuff too. I got a whole bunch of, I got White Hack. I got a whole bunch of stuff I can solo. I have a board game called The Real Truth, which I'm going to start making some new tokens for. So I got a lot of stuff planned. So thanks for following along with me and being patient. Well, there went his head. And keep solo questing. It is fun. It is worth it in the end. It keeps your imagination going, firing on all cylinders, and helps you come up with little mental stories. Highly recommend this book here to help you build characters for solo playing. The Solo Game Master's Guide by Geek Gamers. And Keep solo questing.